There
Okay.
is a lot to get through here, and I'll teach you about each unit as we go through them.
Yep. So I've just started recording. Today we're going to just be playing a bit of Mighty Magic-y stuff. This is my first game, and Alex is going to be showing me how to play. So it'll be the two of us having a quick game, you teaching me how to play it, since this is my first time ever playing it.
And then hopefully we could maybe do a series on battles between characters.
I'd be up for that.
Basically, you are now presented with what I assume is a screen with on the sort of the left-hand side at the top three little cuddly looking guys.
Yeah, I've got to select some sort of group.
On the right, like a square of big badassy looking characters.
Yeah.
The ones in the middle on in the golden outline, I'd leave the ones on the left for now, and the ones on the top, I'd leave those as they are, because that gives you one of each unit type.
Okay, well I've already reshuffled them, like I've already just randomly picked different ones.
The ones at the top you sort of want to be different, and then the ones with the gold, what I always tend to do is go with the ones on the left, because what you'll see is, if you sort of look next to the name tag, you'll be presented with like a box.
Yeah, I'm reading what they are doing.
Now the box basically, the boxes, there'll be four boxes, one of them will be shaded in, two of them will be shaded in, or four of them will be shaded in.
Yeah, I see that.
How many characters need to be with this one character for it to attack?
Okay.
The main minions, you need to get 3 of them in a row, and that's how that happens. With the guys in the middle-ish that have 2, you need to get this character, and then 2 little characters behind it, and then with the big ones, you need to get 4 behind it in sort of a square formation, which is why I tend to go with the ones with 2, because it's easier to attack. So have a look through. You'll notice that there's one at the bottom with a padlock.
Yeah.
That is basically because when you play through the campaign, what happens is champions or legendaries, whatever you want to call them, and they are only usable in multiplayer and campaign once you've found them in game. Now, for and when I know where the one is, I just haven't got it yet.
Okay.
It's basically a unicorn.
So,
Sorry. So I'm just going to ready up again and start getting my art. Now, if you have the artifact, you'll be able, if you don't, which neither of us do, it'll randomly draw one.
okay.
So I've just readied up and I'm ready for you now.
Yeah, so I've picked 2, I've read them out, I've picked 2 pretty good ones. One of them is a 2E and one of them's a 4E, so I'll just click ready and we'll...
Funny, because that's the exact same thing I went for and it didn't work out.
Hello, Todd.
Todd got lots of... Todd, in our version that I accidentally deleted for YouTube, he ended up with too many number 4s coming up, which meant that he couldn't actually get any power attacks against me, because I was constantly killing them before he could actually use them.
So I think I've just got a random thing appear on this new screen.
Ah yes, press A and then press Y again. That'll be the artifact.
Okay, so A and then Y.
Yeah.
Okay.
A to select it, Y to ready up. Yeah. Now we can see what we've each got. Good. You seem to have a very good loadout. The trees are absolutely deadly if you can level them up.
Well, I read the stats. They looked deadly. I don't actually know what the game entails, by the way, so I'm going to be pretty surprised when I see... Okay.
It's basically, as Todd described,
Wow.
it's basically Bejeweled, gone mad.
So I've got to...
Okay. Now, I'm just going to instantly level up my ghost here by
don't-
doing that.
I've got no
And
idea.
I also got a wall somehow, and I already got some of the shit.
Yeah.
And by doing that, I have masses of points now that I didn't even realise I could get.
Okay.
And more points.
So how do
Now,
I...
basically, all I'm doing is I'm deleting. I'm getting rid of troops instead of moving them, which you can do. By picking them up and moving them around, which you can do.
Okay, but how do I do this stuff?
Well, you're not able to at the minute because it's my turn.
Okay,
But
okay.
when it comes to your turn, I'll show you. It is a very good turn-based game, but it's a bit difficult if you don't know what you're doing.
I might need to zoom in a bit on the camera, actually, just so... I know, it'd be fine. It'd be fine. So, the objective is to get to the bar to cause damage, presumably. Okay. So
I gotta go, guys.
I'll move this one up there. And move that one there. Make a bit of a row. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Possibly. I've got no idea.
Kind of yellows, there's a pixie in between them if you look at the very, very far right.
Okay.
Now, if you go down to that pixie and press B, you'll get rid of the pixie. Press A again.
Ooh.
Now, go back to... Oh, do that.
Sorry, it just sort of...
Basically, what...
It did it, and I didn't know it was doing it.
What you could have done is, if you'd pressed A again, you could have got rid of the pixie, and then you'd have had an extra go, because you'd have got the pixie and some of the stuff.
Okay.
Like this, if I do that and then I delete him, I get to keep my my second go.
See you guys there.
Yeah, see you, Todd.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So what am I actually trying to do to defeat you?
What you want to do to defeat me is you're
Ooh.
going to be getting as many rows of 3 of each colour as you can do, and then making formations. And basically, with these formations, you can then when they power up, which is the little blue bar. Once that little blue bar reaches the top, they'll then charge and they'll attack. And when they attack, like you're about to see mine do quite a lot, they'll hit that green bar, and the green bar at the end for you is your health bar.
Yikes! You just sort of destroyed me.
Well, and as you'll see, a lot of my stuff can be very bad. Like if I get a vampire and I power it up and you don't stop me in time, you can be destroyed, because the vampires with the actually go to the very far right and grab that yellow guy and then put him in the middle of the other 2 yellow guys, and they create a wall. Now what walls do is they block us getting them. If you can get a row of walls, basically, if you can get like 2 walls together, that's the deadliest attack I've ever seen in my life.
I'm on half health already. I've got nothing left.
Jesus Christ. As I explained before, it can be very deadly if you get the wrong attack at the wrong time.
This is impossible.
Now, what's even worse for you is the fact that I have almost got my magic spell, but you also have almost got your magic spell.
How did you get loads more guys there? That seems insane.
Oh, right, press left trigger. Pressing left trigger, get rid of it. It takes one of your goes, but it respawns any dead troops that you had in a random formation.
Okay, I probably would have done that more often if I'd known.
Yeah. I was going to explain this go anyway.
This is pretty interesting,
You
actually.
didn't really have enough troops to actually do it originally.
So I've got some guys that are ready for an attack, so hopefully that'll come to something.
Oh, and as I was explaining with the vampire, I for some reason have a pretty much ready-going vampire. Now what the vampire will do is, if you take health off of me, and then he manages to get to your health bar, he'll hit you and take damage from you. Like he'll attack you like a normal attack would do, but you will also the health will be given to me.
Right. Okay. Okay, I'm quite familiar with that
I'm
concept.
just going to go and end the turn with an extra point there. I could have actually used my magic spell. Now, 1 minute. Don't do anything yet. Okay, yeah, you can probably do something.
Yeah, I was going to do that.
And now, as you can tell, those vines there are all green. That is because what you've managed to do is you've managed to either get 2 rows of them to get together and create a better one, or you managed to, or one of your formations died and then created a bigger one. Now my ghost is deadly as hell.
Oh god. I thought that would stop eventually. They just keep going forever.
Yeah, my ghosts are pretty badass. Right, now I'm going to show you what magic spells do. Now what they do is, you'll see the blue health bar on them go down, and because you didn't have enough forces there to actually stop me on walls or whatever, I managed to break through, because ghosts are quite deadly like that.
God.
Because they tend to take no harm from attacking stuff.
I've got a
Now,
unit
what
that
I'm
can
gonna
jump
do
over walls, by the way.
You'll notice, I I have a lot of shiny units at the minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, just to make this next tower attack left dead, make an extra unit. Oh, God, no. I'm going to make an extra unit or so. Because this means that when I do this...
Oh god, some sort of special thing.
Yeah, what happens is I've sucked up all of my non-shiny standard units into this ball that I can then fire down and attack you for however much damage I sucked up from units. Now I'm just going to end my turn there. Now you can do the same thing.
How?
If you press Y, once this has stopped, obviously, what you can do is you probably want to aim it down the gap. Now, yours is different to mine. Yours is an arrow storm. The thing is, if you hit my guys, it's going to stop you sort of midway. So what I do is aim it at the far right down the gap between my two guys, and then at least one of them will go completely clear down. Yeah, like that. And then just press A to attack.
Ooh, that's
and,
deadly.
Obviously, as you can see, that does loads.
Okay, that's
the
pretty
thing
good.
about Anwen is, a lot of her artifacts are very easy to get. Like, you can get stuff like the leaf armor is one of the first things you get in the game. And the leaf armor basically, literally, gives you 25% more health. So like, when I was playing against my sister, about 4 minutes ago, she had 125 health instead of 100.
This is actually looking pretty good. Oh, okay.
It is a very, very fun game.
No, I meant, I was looking like I could win, possibly. You're only on 65 health, I didn't know that. I haven't been paying enough attention to...
Yeah, that is a slight problem.
You're still on more than twice my health, but I've got this huge row near the middle of just tanks ready to attack. In a position where you have little defence.
Well, they are only standard units, but...
Yeah, but...
that could prove very deadly if I don't manage to stop that at some point.
It's 2 rows, and, you know, one turn you get hit by one row, next turn it'll be the other row. I think that could work out very well for me.
I'm going to skip this turn, and I'm also going to stop it here, and we'll continue the fight in a minute. So, see you in a bit, YouTube. Don't forget to like and click subscribe for the next episode.
Do that all to me as well.